And so begins the, I guess, first video for replacing the stock radio on a 2003 Toyota Corolla. The procedure is going to be the same for 03 to 08, I believe, because the radios are all the same. You just, a couple words of warning, make sure, of course, you have your radio code, because I was at the dealership and I find it very difficult on the internet to find proper information on this, but depending on your model and whether your car has the security light in it here, mine does not, but if yours does, it will for sure have a code. If not, you should probably go ask the dealership. My dealership said that they can reset or retrieve the codes, and they said it would be free, but I don't know what your dealership will say. Because basically, if you take this out and put in a aftermarket deck, it'll work no problem. When you go to put your stock deck back in, say you want to sell the car with stock speakers and deck again, you want to put them back in nicely, more than likely it will ask you for a security code because it's a theft prevention method. So just make sure you have that code from the previous owner, or make sure that Toyota in your area can reset it. Some people have also said that you can use the last 4 digits of your VIN number if you've never changed the code and you're the original owner, but don't hold me to it, because if you try 10 times it will lock you out and then it will cost money to have it reset. So anyways, as you can see, we're partway through the process. I forgot my camera inside, so we'll just put this back. There's a video on the internet by another guy on how to remove the actual radio, so I'll link you to that so that you know how we got this far. Car made a funny noise. Anyways, so basically, long story short, you start with the plate that goes around the bottom down here. That will be your cigarette lighter plate, of course. Basically, your gear shift sticks through the hole there, and that plate is the piece that goes all the way around. The way you remove that is you take either an opening tool, or I'm just using flathead screwdrivers. If you're going to use a flathead screwdriver or a piece of metal, I highly recommend getting a sock or piece of cloth and wrapping it around the tip so you try not to damage the plastic. Anyways, you take your flathead screwdriver with the cloth on it, and you basically kind of stick it underneath the plastic on here, pry up, underneath here, pry up, along the sides, pry up. It just snaps into place. To remove this actual piece here, the actual whole unit, this knob comes off, and there is a Phillips head star screw in that location. So you'll need a Phillips head screwdriver. You remove that, and then this piece again is held in on the edges by clips on either side. I don't know how well you can see that. So there's a clip there, there's a clip there, there's clips up here. Anyways, you pry it out, be gentle with it, but it will come out. The guy in the video stuck his hands in here. Just be careful of this piece, because we already broke that once, and had to do a makeshift repair job on that with some glue and wire. Anyways, your connections up here are your emergency flashers, your clock, and your airbags. The guy in the other video said do not touch the airbag control, as of course on most vehicles that can, well, let's just hope you don't touch it while you're sitting in the driver's seat. That's all I can say. You have it explode on you. Anyways, then to get the radio unit out, you'll go over. That piece basically is held in by 4 bolts underneath, which I'll show you in a minute. And there are clips, as you can see, along the top that you have to pry out. And you start by prying along the bottom, and then that will eventually come out with the radio unit. And to separate the radio unit from the actual plastic piece here, there's more clips along the top. You can see there's 1, 2, 3 clips, and along the bottom there's another 3. So that'll be the guide on how you take that actual radio out, and that'll be featured in the other guy's video, which I will link to. And as you can see, there is 1 on the left there, 1, 2 in the back, and then another 2 on the right hand side. They are, where are they gone? There they are. They are 10 millimeter metric bolts. Very easy to remove. Just make sure that when you undo them, the other guy will tell you undo them and leave them in there, and grab yourself one of these magnetic picker-uppers, because if you drop one of these down in your center console, have fun retrieving it. So that's kind of the start of this guide. The deck that I've got to replace it as a Pioneer, ordered it from Sonic Electronics, but Crutchfield's a good place as well to read up on all this guide, especially if you've never done it in your car. And it's just a standard single DIN deck. And they do include, Sonic Electronics includes both the mounting replacement bracket for it, for a factory look, as well as the wiring harness for it. So this side goes into your Toyota, and this side goes into the back of the deck, and I just have it merited up for now until we test the whole unit and make sure that everything's wired fine. Wiring, if it's not on fire, you're doing something right. Anyways, I'll be back with a second video afterwards to I guess finish installing this deck unit. I have an amp and 4 speakers to install as well, so we'll document all those and see where it goes.